Hey VC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I am, like I said, coming right back, jumping on the next thread video here. After I knock out these two, I have one more, and I should be all caught up with everyone. Excuse me. Um, this time I'm going to do a response to Paul Kondig, his thread. Actually, he has one thread, and he also had like 100 subscribers contest that he's doing. I'm going to kind of answer both of those questions because they're both kind of nice, simple, to the point type questions. So, so yeah, just kind of jump right into it. And first and foremost, congratulations on the 100 subs. Glad I could come on board and be one of them. As well as I think you're also celebrating your 200 videos as well, with the whole receipt and confetti. That was kind of funny. But hey, those are the small pleasures you have to look for in life. So congratulations on that. Very cool seeing how excited you were about it. And I just want to kind of jump in and do a response. Let me start off with the one that I think was your actual contest, which was kind of plain and simple. If you could take a famous person like on a date or out to dinner, who would it be? Wasn't sure if you were talking about music, like someone in the music world, or if it's just anybody whatsoever. So I kind of came with just a little quick answer to both because it wasn't like, that tough or difficult a thing. So if I had to take out a famous person, let's say someone outside of the music world, there's really two people that would come to mind. And I guess before I even answer this question, one thing you have to know about me is one thing that I love just as much as music: politics, philosophy, and debating. That stuff is just so stimulating to me. I absolutely love it. So that has a lot to do with my answers. So if I could take a famous person outside of the music world, there's two that actually come to mind. One would be Andrea Tintoris, who's a news commentator, and then the other one would be Marion Catherine Ham, who is also a news commentator, columnist, and all kinds of stuff. So, so yeah, those would be the two that I would like to take out to dinner or hang out with for a night. I mean, they're both absolutely beautiful. There's no doubt about that. But as we know, there's a lot of beautiful women in the world. But the thing that really makes them like where I'd want to hang out with them for the night and have dinner with them is they are smart as all get out. And obviously being in the news field, journalism, and everything, just the conversations I could imagine having with them just all night long would just be totally awesome. So to have a dinner with a famous person that wasn't just like a famous person I think would be a total idiot, that you'd be like, I cannot wait to get away from this person. I don't like them anymore because I didn't know they were this stupid. Never have to worry about that with those two ladies. Sharp as can be, and it would be awesome just to sit and talk with them for however long an opportunity you got. So those are my two. Within the music world, again, because I wasn't sure if that was the case, I went ahead and picked two there as well. And I kind of thought about it, again, about what I would want to get out of it. Because there's a difference in saying I'd want to sit down and talk with this person and hang out and take them out to dinner, or I would love to meet this person. Like I would love to get a chance to tell them how big a fan I am and get their autograph and actually meet them and spend some time. That's like really, really different. So the two that I would pick there, and I was kind of shocked at myself when I came up with this. Number one, Diana Krall. I would love to take her out to dinner and just, be able to have time to talk with her to see what she's like just in terms of her style and the type of music that she does, which those of you that know her, she's a jazz vocalist. And then just kind of seeing where that comes from, because there's so many different things mixed in with what she does style-wise that I would just really like to get to know her better. So to spend that have a dinner with her to really discover that stuff and just be able to kind of pull that out of her would be awesome. And then the other one too, and saying initially I was going to say the guitar player, but quite frankly, any of the girls, or the ladies I should say, from Kitty, any of them, would love to have dinner with them because they're just a cool group. I mean, plain and simple. So well, if I could have dinner with all four of them, oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, but yeah, Kitty, I love them. I saw them in concert for the first time about a year or so ago, and got a chance to meet him and get stuff signed and everything else. And it's just one of those dynamics again. The thing I really liked about them was seeing their persona on stage and then seeing them off stage. It was just like so far apart that it kind of just makes you sit there and think and wonder, like okay, what's the person really about? Like, how do they get from here to here? Like all that interesting stuff in between that takes you from those extremes. That's the kind of stuff that kind of intrigues me and makes me like want to understand where stuff comes from with people, their whys, that type of thing. But so yeah, that's again sitting here thinking about it tonight. That's who I would love to take out, have dinner, so forth. Going right over to what prompted you to start a YouTube channel. That was a kind of a separate video thread that you did. Very easy there too. I just started collecting vinyl. I maybe been collecting for a year or so at that point in time. And I'm just like, when you first get into vinyl collecting, that bug bites you. It's just all you want is records. All you think about is records and so forth. And so I started going to YouTube when I really first started going to YouTube, looking for videos just because I wanted to see other record collections and I wanted to see people talking about records. And it was a easy place to go. So I had no friends that did it. So I went to YouTube. Sean, he had some stuff going on. It's kind of before the VC really blew up, so I don't think he was getting as much of the response that we kind of get in the VC now. But he had stuff already going on, and one other guy that was kind of showing some stuff out of his Nirvana collection. I remember the picture disc that was on his that video, but there really wasn't a lot of people showing anything. And so even back when I made my first video, I even said inside of the video, I've just started collecting vinyl and I've been wanting to connect with other people and find videos here on YouTube. And I figured I'm not seeing that many, so I need to put my money where my mouth is, and I need to do some videos as well and maybe kind of get things started. And it kind of worked out well because it, that along with Dan and a couple other people, it kind of turned into this thing called the VC. So mission accomplished, I guess. But yeah, that was kind of why I started my channel, plain and simple. It's just to kind of reach out and figure out how to get in contact with other vinyl collectors, because there was nothing anywhere near the VC back then. It was hard to find a video with someone talking about vinyl and music back then. But yeah, about a year or so later, Dan from Canada came on board, and it just one thread led to another, and all of a sudden this VC thing kicked off, and then it just becomes, this whole worldwide thing that we have going on now, which is really awesome. So I've had my channel up for a number of years now. Like a lot of people, I've had busy times when I've kind of gotten away from the VC and everything else, but I've always made it a point to try to stay in touch on some level, even if it was just a hi. I mean, I think I did like a "Hey, what's going on?" video in the middle of my moves a couple of times, but I just kind of refuse to actually shut my channel down. Even if I don't make another video from today forward for the next, I don't know, 5 years, I'm still gonna leave my videos up. And I wish other people would do the same thing too. And that's actually kind of a plea I would put out there to anyone who's thinking about at any point in time. Life's getting busy for you. You just don't have time to do the VC thing anymore, which of course is totally understandable. But you can cut off comments and all that stuff, but just don't take your videos away. We love to go back and reflect on those things and everything else. Don't shut down your videos. And Dan from Canada did that. And again, most of you probably don't even know his name, but like you talk about a guy that knew music. Oh my gosh. You turn on one of his videos and I'm sitting there like, okay, yeah, how you doing, Dan? Okay, let's get, because you just didn't know how much crap was going to come out of his mouth about this band, this album, that album, and just stuff I've never even heard of before. And yeah, then he took his channel down when he got too busy, and so disappointing. But anyway, there you go, man. There's my answers to your 2 questions there. Again, congratulations on the 100 subs. Look forward to you doing your 200 subscribers contest. And as always, we will talk to you soon.